Happy Monday, YHS students. We're here at UCAP CrossFit getting ready for another week of workouts. Hope you had a good weekend. I hope you're ready to get out and get a little exercise in. I want to start off with a quote for the day. This one from C.S. Lewis. C.S. Lewis said, "Courage is not simply one of the virtues, but the form of every virtue at the testing point, which means at the point of highest reality." And so you've also heard, or maybe you've heard, courage is not being afraid, but it's being afraid and doing the thing anyway, doing what's required. And we're in a little bit of that situation right now. We need to have courage, we need to have resolve, and we need to get going with life. So I hope you're doing well, hope you're hanging in there, and I hope that these workouts are helping you. All right, YHS, here's our warm-up for the day. We're doing some more walk run. This one, even on a Monday, we're starting with a run walk. So the goal is that you run more than you walk for 8 minutes. Go out, run 4 minutes for a direction, or run walk 4 minutes for a direction, turn around and bring it on back. Followed by 10 walking lunges and 10 push-ups. And we're going to do 3 rounds of that. And we'll demo that for you here in just a second.
Hey, happy Monday, YHS. I am here with a couple of your friends, Natalie, Caleb, Mrs. Richter, and Coachy, a.k.a. Coach Stamper. And we're here to kind of demo you through Monday's workout. So Monday's warm-up, there are 2 movements that you need to be worried about. All right, the first one is going to be a walking lunge, and the second one is going to be a push-up. All right, so a couple things I want you to think about while doing a walking lunge. First things first, you need to be making sure that your knee is going all the way down to the ground. So a big step forward, your back knee touches the ground, your front knee is at a 90-degree angle, and you come back to a stand. If you want to do it stationary like this, that's okay too, but you're going to alternate legs back and forth just like that. And here's a quick demo from our friends. So just like that, big step forward. You can walk or you can stay stationary, just making sure you're in control of your movements just like that. The next movement you're going to be doing is a push-up. All right, so there's a couple ways you can do your push-ups. First thing you want to worry about is making sure that you're getting the full range of motion. Okay, so when I put my microphone down, what you'll see me do is I'm going to start fully locked out at the top and go all the way down until my chest is touching the ground while my hips and quads are off of the ground, and then fully extend at the top again, and then I'll show you a few modifications as well. So starting at the top just like this, all the way down, fully locking out, all the way down, fully locking out. If you need to use your knees, that's a good modification as well. So if you do the same thing with your knees on the ground, it becomes a little bit easier, a little bit more functional. So you could try that as well. So here's our friends trying it out real quick. Awesome, great push-ups. Great. So those are the movements in your warm-up. And I'll see you guys for the strength portion workout.
All right, you guys. So now after the warm-up, we're going to go into, we'll call it the first workout, but it's still a little bit of a warm-up. So we're going to do 2 rounds of 4 movements, and we're going to do each movement for 90 seconds, or you have 90 seconds to accomplish it. The first one is called bowling lunges. We'll need to demo that for you. Well, we'll need to demo all of these for you. The second one is Superman for 90 seconds. The third one is palms to forearms. And then the last one is a hollow hold. Hopefully you're starting to learn what these mean, but we'll get these demoed for you.
All right, guys, here are the movements for your strength portion for the day. All right, the first one is going to be your bowling lunges. So what you're going to focus on is kind of taking an angle with your lunge, going backwards, and then alternating legs. Kind of looks like this. So quick bowling lunges. You want to try your best to get all the way down to the ground. It is an awkward movement, but if you're not able to do so, that's okay. Just making sure you're in control while doing these movements. The next one is going to be a Superman. So this is going to be a core strengthening movement. You're going to be laying on your stomachs on the ground, hands fully extended over your head, and then feet underneath you, obviously. And you're just going to pulse. So you're going to come all the way up and then all the way back down to the ground. All right, all the way up, all the way back down to the ground. Pulsing just like that. All right, and the next one, let me go ahead and look at the next one real quick. The next one's going to be palms to forearms. So you're going to be in a plank position from your hands. So just like the top of a push-up, you're going to go down to your elbows on both sides one at a time, and then coming back up into the push-up position. So just like that. So palms to forearms. Yeah, it does get tough after a little bit, so making sure you're doing that safely and properly. And then last but not least is a hollow hold. So this is another core strengthening movement. So you're going to be laying on your back with the small of your back on the ground. Keep your hands and your feet off of the ground and just trying to squeeze your core as tight as you can and maintaining that position. All right, guys, those are your 4 movements for the strength portion, and I'll see you for the workout.
All right, you guys, now to describe the workout for you. What is an AMRAP? Do you know what an AMRAP is? So as many reps or as many rounds as possible in 10 minutes. You're going to sprint 100 meters. If you don't know where 100 meters is, I would go out and I would run hard for 30 seconds or run hard for 15 seconds and then come back for 15 seconds. And then you're going to do 15 burpees. And then you're going to get up and you're going to take off for another 15 seconds out and a 15-second run back, followed by 15 burpees, and you're going to keep going for 10 minutes. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, guys, so for Monday's workout, what we have is a 10-minute AMRAP. Again, AMRAP is an acronym for as many reps or as many rounds as possible, meaning you have a 10-minute window and you're going to be continuing doing these movements back and forth for the entirety of the 10 minutes. All right, so the first movement is going to be a 100-meter sprint. If you don't know where 100 meters is, it's probably a sprint that takes about 30 to 45 seconds of a sprint run, all right? Trying to make sure that's a fast pace, a short distance, but a fast pace. That's the idea behind the sprint. And then once you're done with that sprint is then going to be 15 burpees, all right? So a couple of things you want to think about while you're doing burpees is you're making sure you're going all the way down to the ground, chest to deck, and then jumping at the top, putting your hands over your head. So this is what the burpees would look like. So that's a good example of what the burpees are. Your 10-minute AMRAP is a 100-meter run, all right, 100-meter sprint, followed by 15 burpees. That should be a nice, tough workout. Enjoy it, and we will see you guys Tuesday.